Is it even possible to accomplish anything meaningful in this bedrock box without any items or a portal to the standard overworld? Is there any way out of a situation like this at all? Or maybe there's some crazy way not only to escape from here, but even to beat all of Minecraft? Viewers, this won't be easy. Why couldn't I record something simpler? Really, why do I get into things like this? But as it happens, luckily I have some experience with things like this, because you see, I once made a video where I tried to beat Minecraft on just a single block of dirt. Granted, it didn't work out, but let's hope this time will be different. Overall, I did a bit of research, and first we need to set the biome to warped forest. That's how you pronounce it, I think. For now, all we need to know is that Enderman, and actually all mobs, can't spawn on bedrock, but importantly, already in the warped forest biome, Endermen can spawn beneath us. It just so happens that sometimes they like to steal random blocks of dirt. And we're interested in one specific block. Warped nylium. The English name sounds much better. Never mind. The whole trick is to patiently wait until an Enderman carrying just such a block teleports up onto the Nether Roof. And then, from that point, our task is quite simple. Or at least it should be. Because we have to take that block from him. Oh, I didn't tell you, I'm playing on hardcore, so if I die, I have to start over. I can't believe it. I've crossed through 3 entire rings of grids just to reach this strange warped forest, this collapsed biome. I just can't believe it. This is some kind of joke. Hey, I didn't lose any saturation at all. What's going on? I won't lie, I started to wonder what is even going on here. ChatGPT said that this is unnatural. Hey, I don't understand. Why isn't your hunger going down? Possible reasons. Alright, I have sodium. I'm playing with sodium. I have replay mod. Only now did my hunger go down, when I started sprinting. I have no idea what's going on here. Before this whole situation, it turns out that I'm actually not playing on hardcore. I mean, I am playing, but I don't know. Maybe some mod or something else caused it to not be completely normal. Hardcore. Well, you know what I mean. Honestly, with the hunger gone, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's not the point. That's not what this episode is about. Right now, there's only one thing I care about. Please, let that Enderman with the block appear here. Please. Without it, there's no way I'll beat Minecraft. You know what? Something smells fishy here. I've been standing here for half an hour. I even ate scrambled eggs, and there's nothing here. I can't believe it. Do you see this? Well, I'm not surprised nothing has teleported to me. See? The problem is that Endermen can only teleport a certain distance. 32 blocks. Hey, look over there. There is a guy with that heavy block. But he's too low. There's one here too. We just need to find a better spot. So that I don't have to go into the replay every time, I downloaded the free cam mod. Alright. And now I'm kind of outside my own body. Okay. With FreeCam's help, I now started looking for a better place, where Enderman could teleport to the top. We are here, look. There is 100% one Enderman. There is one Enderman. Yes, there is, mate. It's super close. You need to get over yourself. I see. However, when after another hour of standing there, nothing happened, I began to have some suspicions. Enderman's Mechanics Minecraft. Well, that's all clear. Mysterious Endermen only teleport when they receive some damage from natural sources, until they find a safe location. Why didn't I know about this before? You know what's next? The best part? The fact that I somehow have to find a way to deal damage to the Enderman, like, being way up here, I actually have to hurt him while he's way down there. Basically, we somehow have to make it so, or actually just wait, for the Enderman below us to walk into the lava or stand on magma. I think the first option is out, because Endermen probably aren't that stupid. To just walk into lava on their own, although when it comes to magma, I'm actually not sure, so we're going to run a quick experiment. So I'm on a test world, and I found the perfect spot. Look, here's magma, and this magma is really close to the ceiling. Now we're going to spawn Enderman and speed up the game using commands. Tig Sprint 3D, okay? Did you see that? It works, I can't believe it. And I'm an idiot. Never mind. The important thing is that it works. Alright. Right after that, I created the same world where I'm doing the whole challenge, only this time in creative mode. I did this so I could find it relatively quickly. An area where the warped forest biome connects with the basalt deltas. Okay? There, among these rocks, you can often come across magma blocks, which I hope an Enderman will step on. But you know what's the worst part? 5,000 blocks. Look, here's my mouse, and over there is the red dot. And that's where I am now, but I need to get to the mouse. Basically, I decided that holding down the button was too tiring, so I bound walking to the enter key and put a flower pot on it. And here's also an Enderman who actually has an interesting story. Actually, what's interesting is what I found when I was ordering this Enderman. Necklace pendant, Minecraft Enderman, game, gift, streetwear. If any of you have a girlfriend, order her this pendant. She'll be super happy, seriously. Trust me. Anyway, viewers, we've made it. Look, this is the place. There's the little guy. Alright, man. Now you just have to step onto that magma and teleport up, please. Oh no, I know what the problem here is going to be. Look, he has a roof here. He can't get through this way. He has to go around. Yes, man. Yes, you need to step on it and go faster. Wait a second. Did he just teleport away? Hello? Can anybody explain to me what exactly just happened here? That Enderman disappeared. Disappointed, I decided to give myself one more chance. So I walked away from that place so the mobs would despawn, hoping that when I came back, that one Enderman would appear. There's the dude with the block again. Man, you're my only hope, please. What? Bro dropped the block. What a joke. I can't believe it. After watching what was happening with the mobs below me for a while, something very unsettling dawned on me. Guys, this place is absolutely terrible for what we need most, which is locating Enderman. Because, as you can see, in the world of Minecraft, there's something called the mob cap, which is the maximum number of monsters that can spawn around the player. Of course, all of this also depends on your render distance. The higher it is, the larger the area where the game tries to generate mobs. By the way, you can find this information on F3, right here. Normally, in single player, the mob cap is usually around 70. And now listen, this is what's crucial. If that number is reached, no new monsters will spawn until the old ones die or despawn. And do you know what that means in my situation? The problem is that all these pigs, yes, they are literally pigs after some processing, are taking up my mob cap. Which means my beloved Enderman cannot spawn at all. And do you know why that is? This is a bad spot. Because literally right next to this warped forest, there's a regular one. The biome. And as I was thinking, should I wait here a bit longer? Or maybe change locations already? Suddenly there's an Enderman. No. Don't look now, but there is an Enderman right over there holding a block. How is that even possible? Hey, wait a second. I really don't get it at all. Is this the same Enderman? Did he teleported away. What on earth is going on here? I have waited for 10 full days. 10 entire Minecraft days for this exact moment, and now I just absolutely cannot afford to mess this up. Not after everything. The problem is that defeating an Enderman in hardcore with just your bare hands isn't that easy. Endermen have 40 health points, which equals 20 hearts. And a player with just a bare hand deals 1 damage. So the goal is that we have to land 40 hits on the Enderman, without taking any single damage from him at all. This is because I can't allow my saturation, that is my hunger bar, to be used up for regenerating HP because of some Enderman. Because unlike the standard difficulty modes in hardcore, if we completely empty our entire hunger bar, unfortunately, we just die. Alright, quick experiment. Is this even possible? A hit? Okay. Is it doable? Alright, no, it's not possible. Like, look, even if I spam hits, there's no chance. It's not possible. However, there is one magic tactic that works, and now I'll show it to you. Strike the target, quickly exit the area, then immediately re-enter, hit it again, and exit. We have exactly 2 seconds to hit it while the game is frozen. So we enter, strike it once more, and then exit again. Hello? How long does this take? There is... Oh wow, a nylium warp. I honestly can't believe it. I was thinking, no, it's not going to drop. But, you know what? This is just the beginning of this whole adventure, because much, much worse things are waiting for us. Namely, I still need 3 more stacks of this. Well, fortunately not. But there are a few problems because generally, warped medium is one of the blocks that will lead me to wood. Although I need it for this. Bone Miller. But Blucher, how do I get Costamil on the Nether Roof? Well, viewers, 200 IQ is now flying. Skeleton. So, we just really need to find a skeleton. And indeed, they do frequently spawn right here in the Nether, specifically within the Soul Sand Valley biome. From what I can see, it's pretty close because I'm here and it's 300 blocks away. Further on, there's the Soul Sand Valley. And now probably the most important thing about this whole challenge. Because, as I mentioned earlier, nothing can spawn on bedrock, no monsters at all. But on this block, when we place it here, there's a small chance, actually I don't know exactly how much, but it's definitely small, that a skeleton will spawn on this block. 3, 2, 1.
There's no turning back now.
If I break this block, I don't even know if it will drop. I checked on another world, it won't drop. Hey, the area beneath us seems to be in our favor. Look, there's lava here. So... oh. There's a skeleton, but why is it down there? I'm afraid it might take longer than I expect. Even from 10 Minecraft days. Hehehe. At some point, I even began to have doubts as to whether it was even possible to reconnect this skeleton. I AFK'd for 2 hours. Basically, I sat in front of the computer, because if the skeleton spawns, I have to see it, otherwise it'll just take me out. And that means I can't, for example, leave the computer on overnight. And that's exactly why the whole problem with this skeleton is serious. Really serious. Alright, let's test the tactic. I'm moving 128 blocks away to reset the mob cap, which basically means making the monsters despawn, and then we come back. And I think that gives a better chance for the skeleton to appear. Well, maybe not, because I did that 10 times, and still nothing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Seriously. My last resort was to do some research and maybe learn something new. I chatted a bit with Gemini, which is an AI similar to ChatGPT, and it turned out that the way mobs respawn isn't exactly how I thought. Because it's not like the game picks a block and rolls some dice, whether that skeleton will spawn on it or not. So, every game tick, which is every 0.05 seconds, Minecraft tries to spawn mobs in every loaded chunk. If all those specific requirements are met, you know, like the light level, the right type of block and so on, there is still something else called spawn weight. And in the Soul Sand Valley biome, it looks like this. These numbers mean that out of every 71 mob spawn attempts, about 20 skeletons, 50 ghasts, and 1 Enderman will appear. So now the question is, what are the chances that this skeleton will spawn on that one block? Well, they're small. And honestly, it's no surprise because there are a ton of blocks beneath me where, in theory, a skeleton could spawn, like a huge, huge number. But what happens if Minecraft fails to recognize them at all? We go into settings, video settings, and lower the render distance to 3. Alright, and look, now logically speaking, beneath me, there's theoretically nothing. From what I understand, Minecraft can't... Actually, I don't understand this after all. Although, wait. Here's the boundary, and beyond this, nothing can spawn. So we move away by 28 blocks. So what now? Well, we wait. I don't have any other choice. I'll endure this game with hitch tap. Where is the skeleton? I can't take it seriously. And unfortunately, I was forced to use the last resort. We need to gather more warped nylium. Because according to Gemini, and honestly it makes sense logically too, for anything to spawn in a reasonable amount of time, we simply need to place more blocks. And that means I had to find a new, much better spot for Enderman spawning. And I found one a full 8,000 blocks away from my current location right here. 8,000. That is just great. We have finally arrived. Oh, we're finally here. You might be wondering where I got the mushrooms from. Well, to be honest, I collected them myself. See? They grow in different places on the Nether Roof. Why do I need them? You'll see. But for now, let's focus on why we're even here. Look at this. Do you viewers see this? Ooh. Unlimited warped nylium farm. Seriously? Oh damn. They're multiplying here like some kind of Enderman civilization. Dude, what are you trying to do here? You have one task, climb onto this block. Hello? Hello? What's going on? I don't feel like it. I don't feel like playing this game, really. What's happening here? There's another pearl and more warped nylium again. Seventh. And that's enough because I don't know if you noticed, but my hunger bar has dropped significantly. So much so that I started to worry whether I'd manage to get any food before it drops to 0. Well, it's not looking great. But at least I'm in the Soul Sand Valley, where I hope I'll get some wood. Now the question is, does placing these 7 blocks make any difference at all? Minimal. Nice. So what can you do with only 7 blocks? Warp nylium and nothing else? Your goals should undergo a radical shift. Instead of hunting skeletons, focus on gathering any resources that will let you improve your situation. The thing is, I don't have those resources. Alright, whatever. Boom, something like that. And now all that's left is to wait. How long? No one knows? We seriously need to restore law and order because of this skeleton, and Hera No Way is finally leaving the islands for good. Someone is calling me on Discord right now, so just wait a second. It seems Utopic wants something, but let's just forget about Utopic. I am busy killing the skeleton right now, so wait, please don't mess this up. I really need to approach this in a very specific way, to make sure that it doesn't suddenly despawn on me. Alright, stop. Now the question is, what about this bone meal? You have about a 66% chance of getting at least 1 bone from a skeleton. Damn, that's not actually that much. Huff, alright. Now for the big moment. Please, please, please. Did it drop? I didn't see. Oh wow, there it finally is. Yes, that is exactly it. We finally got it. Although, wait, did we actually get it or not? You see, there is a very good chance I'll finally get some wood, because by using bone meal on warped nylium, specifically on 7 blocks, there's a probability, about 59%, that one of these huge mushrooms will appear. And that can already be easily turned into wood. Let's turn the bones into 6 bone meal. Alright, it'll work. This will work. 3, 2, 1. Oh damn, I really think this is completely and utterly useless right now, my dear viewers. Maybe we should try it just one more time, please, come on. What is actually going on here? Seriously, please. I just don't get it at all. This makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I'm so confused. I need that kind of mushroom. Oh, foo. Please. Don't you... My parents are going to take my computer away soon. Alright, 2. They're here, but now... Will it even grow? I finally did it after so many hours of playing, after 30 long days of hard work. We finally have some wood. What a tall tree. What's going on? I have a feeling I was absolutely and incredibly lucky that something this massive grew. What's going on? 22 blocks of wood? That is nearly a stack and a half of planks from one individual tree. But now that we have finally gathered enough wood, we won't have to worry about food. You might be wondering where all the food on the roof actually comes from. Well, it's incredibly simple. Look, we open the crafting menu, make some wooden bowls, and then what? And since we've got these freshly harvested mushrooms, we'll be eating delicious mushroom stew. This is officially our very first meal in 30 days. So now, finally full, I could move on to other things. Basically, the situation right now is that we really need wood. And a lot more than these here. Blocks. I simply need a large amount of wood to move forward. In this challenge, which is essentially already considered the last, and at the same time, the most important stage. But there's one specific thing I'm wondering about. To have more wood and trees, I need bone meal again. I'll have to get it from those annoying skeletons, right? But we have one theory. I knew it. I knew it as in... I didn't know, but I hoped it would be like that. A weathered, warped wood block. Now, if we put this item in the composter, we have an 85% chance. Actually, I don't know what for, but the point is that I'll be able to turn this block, that is, exactly what grows on these trees, into bone meal. So, an infinite wood farm. So I crafted some basic tools and collected the leaves from this tree to throw them into the composter later. Almost 300 of this block. You know what's the worst part? That there's a chance I might die. Because I have to build a farm. A piglin farm? Those pig creatures, if you hit one, they all focus on you. Without their farm, or more precisely, without the gold you can get from zombie piglins, beating Minecraft on the Nether Roof is simply impossible. But I see a big problem with this plan. Because look, all these farms either have some complicated mechanisms or require magma blocks. Although from what I can see, you can actually craft magma blocks. But no, there is absolutely no way at all. Viewers, there's no way that after farming skeletons, I'm going to farm magma creams too. That's not an option. But luckily I realized that zombie piglins can actually spawn on almost any block. So that magma is probably just there to prevent them from spawning on it. Then those, big pigs or generally nether mobs. Nether waste. Turns out it's the best one. Biome for farming. Zombie piglin fights. Because attention, out of 168 attempts, as many as 100 piglins will spawn. Why isn't anything spawning there? Using a guide probably wouldn't be such a stupid idea after all. I started laying down blocks. I don't even know what to say after that. I'm an idiot. Seriously, I'm an idiot. So I took some wood, turned it into slabs, and did the same thing that guy did. There he is. There's the dude, the first one. He'll be useful too. That dude with the crossbow, you see. The main thing to remember is that piglins are the last piece of the puzzle to get off the Nether Roof. So, from these zombified piglins, we're able to collect a steady supply of gold, and then, just like speedrunners, we can use it to barter back and forth with regular piglins. Hoping for obsidian, which is, after all, just one of the many possible trades. Hey there! And we found one golden nugget! Alright, and the first trade, maybe we'll get lucky. I've got 33 gold, I need 9 obsidian because I already have one. This will come in handy too, and iron will also be useful for the flint and steel, of course. Another one, the third. We're leaving, let's get out of here. Flint and steel? Now don't mess this up. Boom. We are leaving, I actually can't believe it. After 56 long days, viewers, I have finally returned to the normal world. It is finally here, it's right here in front of me, and I just can't believe it's real. Oh my god, after so many hours of playing, I actually managed to beat Minecraft on the Nether Roof. Seriously, thank you so much for enduring all of this torture with me. Really.